What's going on, ladies and gents, and welcome to my very early honest thoughts on Black Ops 3. So Black Ops 3 has been out for about 2 or 3 days now, and I wanted to make this video because, again, it's called my early thoughts, and I just wanted to get this out there because this is something very unusual coming from me, and I figured I'd lay it on the table, let you guys know how it is, because that's just how I do it. So okay, Black Ops 3, early thoughts on it. Honestly, I'm going to be as blunt as I can be. So I'm going to go ahead and give that disclaimer right now. I'm going to be very blunt, and keep in mind everything I'm saying is my own personal opinion. You may feel different, and that's quite all right. I'm not judging you, it is what it is, but these are my own personal opinions. Hopefully you can respect them. So Black Ops 3. Do you like Black Ops 3 as a whole? Honestly, I don't really like it. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not that big a fan of the game, and I know these are my, early thoughts, but as of right now, I don't like the game. I don't. I know that may come to a big shocker to some of you, but honestly, it's just not what I thought it was gonna be, and it's really weird because I love the beta. I absolutely fell in love with the beta. I had 30 hours on it, and I don't understand why I don't like the main game. I mean, I understand why I don't like the main game, but it's just kind of crazy that it turned out that I didn't like the main game. With everything that the beta showed and just kind of presented to us, I thought, this is pretty cool. Of course, this is not the full game, and I can't judge a beta as if it's a full game. So it really shouldn't come to no surprise that I didn't like this, but still, the beta, I felt the beta didn't show everything, but it kind of showed an accurate representation of how the game would play. And I guess it did, but in a sense it kind of didn't, because honestly, my biggest problem with this game is it feels like everything is all over the place. It feels like so much is happening. I'm honestly just kind of baffled sometimes. Like, when you get into a match and God forbid you play ground war, it's just chaotic. But to me, it just feels like everything is just everywhere. Honestly, it just feels like the game is all over the place, and I just can't get a grip on anything that's happening because everything is just moving and moving and moving and moving. And I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm not trying to hate the newest COD because, I guess it's the cool thing to do. I'm not doing that at all. Actually, the trend is new Call of Duty comes out, you play it, you love it. After a while, it gets old, it gets tiring, it gets boring. Then you go back to the previous COD and say the previous COD was the best game. Well, I'm not going back to Advanced Warfare, and I'm definitely not going back to Black Ops 2. So, let's just get that out there right now. But, honestly, that's one of my biggest problems. And another problem that I seem to have, I don't know why, but it actually kind of stopped a little bit, but me getting shot in the back. I don't know what it is, but in this Call of Duty, I get shot in the back so freaking much. It's unbelievable. I don't know why. I just do. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not really a violent person, but this game has made me... oh man, it's so insane. This game has almost made me throw a controller, okay? That's how furious I've gotten at this game. And I've played quite a bit of it in the past few days. I've been working a lot, but in the time that I've had, I've been playing a lot of this game. And it's so frustrating for me now. Just for me, it's so frustrating. I honestly don't even remember being this mad at Black Ops 2 when that first came out. Although I probably was, honestly, because that, shoot first, die later, or no, wait, hold on. It doesn't go like that. It's shoot first, die first. I don't know. There's some kind of expression, but yeah. With that game, the biggest problem was shooting first and still dying, and I do get a lot of that in this game. And I feel that there is so much BS in this game, honestly, and I hate to say that, but there's just a lot of BS. And man, it's so crazy because I had high hopes for this game. I thought the beta was an accurate representation of what this game would actually be, and it just wasn't. And it really shouldn't come to a surprise to me or to anybody really, because it's called beta for a reason, and it is what it is. I'm sorry that I'm sorry that I couldn't make this video and be like, yeah guys, this is the best game ever, yada yada yada. You know, that's not the case. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I'm gonna lay it down. You know, I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how it is, and I just feel that the game is all over the place, and I don't like that. I constantly get shot in the back, which probably is my fault, but you know, I just don't have fun. You know, I just don't have fun. And I was thinking to myself today, I was like, you know, maybe it's just I'm done with Call of Duty, you know, forever. I'm just completely done with COD. And I feel that that could be a possibility because I've been playing since 2009 or 2010. So that's like 5 or 6 years right there. You know, that's a that's quite a long time to play one series, you know, one franchise that is kind of the same thing every single year. So maybe that's what it is. But you know, these are my early thoughts. I could possibly love the game 2 to 3 months from now. You never know. Because I've always, for me personally, Call of Duty games in the beginning have always been very hard to get into. Except Advanced Warfare. That wasn't really hard for me to play at first. But maybe, you know, 2, 3, 4 months down the line, maybe even next year, I'll love Black Ops 3. Because again, these are just early impressions. You know, this is just what is happening right now at this very moment. And at this very moment, I don't like Black Ops 3. Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say I hate it. Hating is that's a pretty broad statement, but you know, I can understand why people like it. I can see why, you know, the fancy movement, which I actually still like. I still like the movement. I think it's pretty cool. The movement is, you know, it's cool. It's solid. I like the maps, actually. The maps are pretty cool. Believe it or not, the maps are cool. There's one map called Metro, though. I hate that map. I guess it's like some kind of ripoff of that one map in Black Ops 2 that was also, it also had like a train track, and trains would eventually, you know, occasionally come through. It's kind of similar to that, but it's a horrible, horrible map. I do not like it. But the maps are kind of questionable in some cases. There are lots of head glitching spots. I find that this game has a lot of camping head glitchers. I don't know why that is, but there's a lot of camping. Say what you want about Advanced Warfare, but there was not that much camping going on in that game. At least when I played it, I didn't experience much camping. But again, you know, this is just my rough first impressions. I can end up loving the game, and that's honestly why you haven't been seeing that many videos of it. It's because I'm just not having that great of a time. It's like every time I get on, there's something that just frustrates the hell out of me and just makes me not want to play. So that, you know, that's just my first impressions. I'm unfortunately, it's just things are kind of rough right now. This game is pretty rough. And I'm not going to be one of those guys who goes back to the same COD because the newer COD isn't that great. I'm just not going to do that. I've played Black Ops 2 for too long, and I'm so freaking sick and tired of that game. I'm just sick of it. You know, I'm just freaking tired. So maybe this could be, you know, my Call of Duty retirement. Maybe this is where it was meant to be. This is where I was meant to stop. Maybe, you know, maybe this is just a sign that I should just move on to other games. Fallout 4 is coming in like a day now, so you know, there is that, and I will definitely upload that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love Fallout 4. So yeah, there's that. You can take your Call of Duty and you can take your, you know, whatever, but I'm pretty sure that Fallout 4 is gonna be amazing. But we're not talking about Fallout 4, we're talking about Black Ops 3. So the maps are pretty good. I like the movement, I like the guns. I don't like the assault rifles, and that's another thing that I wanted to touch on real quick. It's really weird that in all of the Call of Duties, my strong suit has always been assault rifles. Day in and day out, it's always been assault rifles. That's what I've been best with. For some reason in this game, SMGs, it's just the way to go. I don't know why, but I cannot use assault rifles. I think they're all trash. In my personal opinion. Well, I wouldn't say trash, but I just can't use them personally. Like that HVK 30, I cannot use that. The recoil is everywhere. I just find that assault rifles feel better. And I mean, well, let me rewind that. I feel that SMGs are a little bit better. And one thing that's kind of stupid is that the maps in this game, they feel kind of catered to assault rifles. It's like every time you turn a corner, straight away. There's a bunch of straightaways all through the maps, and it feels like they're kind of designed for assault rifles in mind. That's why I say the maps feel kind of questionable, because they are kind of dedicated to assault rifles. You know, it's like they didn't make these maps with SMGs in mind. and I think that's just kind of weird. I don't know. It just feels really weird, and it feels like a handicap in a sense. Whenever I use an SMG, I feel like I'm kind of being handicapped because it just feels that all the maps are kind of just made for assault rifles. I know there are a couple that just feel like a good hybrid between the two, like shotguns, SMGs, assault rifles, but by and large, a lot of the maps just feel like they're just tailor-made for assault rifles. So yeah, there's that. But this is my early impressions on Black Ops 3. Hopefully you guys, you guys are having fun with it. I hope you're having more fun than I am, because right now I'm not having too much fun. But yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully, that will change, like I said, but as of now, just not really enjoying it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a rating. You know I love it when you like it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, have a wonderful day.